Social media is selling you a style fantasy. Let's talk about the real price of chasing the perfect look. Hi, my name is Anita. I'm a personal stylist and I've lived the body transformation lifestyle. I know the challenges firsthand because I used to weigh over 400 pounds. Now I help women create wardrobes that fit their lifestyles, flatter their bodies, and just leave them feeling unstoppable and amazing. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the aesthetic trap and how to escape it without losing your budget and your confidence. As someone who works with women navigating the space of weight loss, weight gain, and body dysmorphia, I see how damaging these social media perfect images can be. But I also know how to build a wardrobe that works for your real life, your real body, and your real budget. Because I know we all got a budget. Okay. All right. Okay. So here's the first portion of the video we're going to talk about. So, what is the aesthetic trap? Why does everybody look so perfect all the time? Understand that social media is curated, okay? People put their best foot forward when they're making their content and their post. So, yes, it is going to appear picture perfect because people are dealing with posing, they're dealing with lighting, they're dealing with editing. How many of y'all have taken the same picture 1,000 times and you posted the one that you perceived as perfect? Now, I know some of y'all like to tussle, but this ain't that, okay? Do what you do as far as your content goes. I have no issue with that. I'm just talking about the aesthetics. That's it. That's all. Okay. Back to what I was saying. The other side of the aesthetic trap is that it creates a false standard that is hard to maintain. If you don't believe me, how many of you follow an influencer and every time you watch a video or you see a picture, they have a different outfit, a different bag, different shoes, different accessories for every single date, brunch, lunch, breakfast, event? How many? I'm waiting. Still waiting because some of y'all don't like to be honest. Oh, okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't the only one that noticed that. Now, no shade to these influencers that do this, but please understand that the everyday person does not have an unlimited budget or an unlimited closet. Y'all know I ain't lying. You know I'm not. Be honest. That's all I wanted you to do. Okay. I got another one for y'all. How many of y'all have seen something on one of your favorite social media influencers? You purchased it, you tried it on, and you were like, this don't look right on me. How many? I'll wait. Be honest. It's okay. That's what we're here for. Oh, you did it too. Okay. All right. See, that's all. We just need a little honesty here. Okay. A little transparency. I've been guilty of that too. All right. But this is what I want you to remember. Now come closer. No matter what the influencer is trying to get you to see or how perfect the look is, you have to focus on the fit over fantasy. That just basically means you need to pick clothes that are going to be flattering for your body. Now, friend, please understand that I love you with my whole heart. And I need you to understand that we are focused on how the fit is going to be on your body today. Okay? Today. Because what we're not going to do is put clothes in our closets as like, I wish I can fit these. Oh, I'm going to try to do. No. That's how you have clothes in your closet that takes up space that you never end up wearing. We're not going to do that. Okay? Mm-mm. So again, I'm going to reiterate. We want fit over fantasy. And we want the fit of how your body is today. Okay? All right, moving on. What I want you to do is at least start with a few confidence boosting staples that are in your closet right now.
And I know you're probably thinking, like, what do you mean confidence boosting staples?
So, for example, for me, when it comes to blazers, blazers are a staple in my wardrobe. Your girl will bust down a blazer anytime, any day, any season. And the beautiful thing about blazers, you can dress those suckers up or you can dress them down. You can put heels, you can wear tennis shoes, you can do flats, you can do sandals, you can do mules, you can do jeans, you can do leggings, you can do like little pants, linen. There are so many. You can do skirts, midi skirts, you can do dresses with blazers. That is why I love blazers. They are a staple and you can mix and match it all together. Now, here's a pro tip. Don't say I ain't never done nothing for y'all either. Depending on what season it is, I want you to have a go-to outfit in your closet. Now, this go-to outfit is going to be very easy for you to put together. It's going to be very easy for you to look polished. And it's going to be very easy for you to dress yourself up or dress yourself down depending on where you're going. Just to give you guys an idea of what my go-to outfit is, right now in the season that we are in, honey, it is going to be a kimono, a blouse or bodysuit, whatever fits with the energy that I'm giving off that day. I'm going to wear a pair of pants, whether that's jeans, skirt, whatever it is, and I'm going to wear a pair of heels or some mules or some tennis shoes. And y'all know what else I like to do? Oh, okay. I thought y'all knew. Y'all, I'm gonna throw on a fedora because that's what I do sometimes. But that is gonna be my go-to outfit. I instantly love how a kimono just makes me look sleek and all put together. A kimono or a very long cardigan is something that I can dress up and dress down all day long. It fits well with my body type and it does very, very well with concealing some of the things that I don't want to show right now on my body, especially since it's fluctuating right now. So find you a good go-to outfit that you can make multiple options in, and you have an instant polished look. Point number 2, let's talk about the pressure to keep up viral trends and unattainable wardrobes. See, the problem is social media will have you feeling like you have to buy every single thing that you see online. And I get it. Like that is a part of what marketing is. It is what it is. I get it. But when you try to keep up with trends and wardrobes that are not fitting for your lifestyle, what happens is that you have a closet full of clothes, but absolutely nothing to wear. If you don't believe me, how many times has your friend called you and been like, girl, we're about to go do blah, blah, blah. We're going to brunch or we're going to lunch or we're about to go, to this event. And the first thing that comes out of your mouth is what? Oh, yeah. Oh, girl, I ain't got nothing to wear. And then your friend rebuttals and says what? Girl, all them clothes you got in your closet, you got something to wear. I know I done been there too. I used to do that stuff too. So I ain't judging y'all too hard. But now I don't want y'all to feel bad because like I just said, I have been guilty of that as well. I have bought something, and not to say I'm a trend shopper, but there are times where I'll see a piece or something like that where I'm like, oh, you know what? That's really different. Let me go ahead and buy that. But then I'll get it knowing that, okay, this isn't something that's part of my usual style. And normally I would suggest not buying an item that you can't style multiple times. I suggest not doing that. But in this particular case, I have bought things that have been like on trend. And you know what happened? It sat right in my closet, unworn. Now, I'm not saying that you have to completely stay away from trendy items. That's not what I'm saying at all. If something works for your wardrobe and your signature style and it's trendy, go for what you know. All I'm saying is do not make trends your foundation. You want to make sure that you create a signature style and allow the trends to accent your foundation. That's all I'm saying. And if you do find yourself overbuying and especially spending money on trendy items, I like to incorporate what I call the one rule in, one rule out. Anita, what does that mean? Anytime you buy a piece of clothing, that means you take out a piece of clothing. Okay, something is in your closet that you haven't worn, that you ain't gonna wear again, that you don't want to wear again. You have something of that. So to prevent you having an overcrowded closet, when you buy something, you take something out. Donate it, sell it, tie it on your dog. I don't really know. Just get it out of your closet. Thanks. Here's another option that I also find helpful. I like to shop with lists. Now, I'm not saying you have to, go old school and take pen and paper, but y'all got notes apps on your phone and all these other gadgets and gadgets, okay? Okay. I want you to shop with a list of some of your missing staple pieces, okay? Make a list. Check it twice. Because he's going to find out who's not here. Okay, sorry. The point is, I want you to make a list Make sure you put your missing staple pieces on there because I want you to focus on that list, not emotional buying or impulsive buying. I don't want you to focus on that because that will get you every single time. Make a list and stick to it. And just like an example, I'm on a fitness journey right now. So to prevent me from making impulse buys, I buy my groceries online and I go and pick them up. Because then I have no excuses to be walking up and down the aisles buying stuff that I know my behind does not need. So if you know you have the tendency to be an impulsive buyer, an impulse shopper, make a list. Stay strong on that list. Okay? All right. Moving on. Okay, so this is point number 3 about the aesthetic trap. People don't pay attention to the hidden costs, the emotional costs, the financial cost. Spending money to chase an image. And I know with today's economy, we all are on budgets. So I know that's putting some financial strain on you and you're not sticking to your budget. You can be honest here. Ain't no judgment, but we're going to talk about it. But also on the flip side of things, let's talk about how when you feel you can't live up to that perfect image, how your self-esteem takes a hit. I know, I might be getting too deep. I might be getting too deep, but let's talk about it. One of the examples that I'll give y'all is that I used to have a client that I used to style back in the day. She is the sweetest person ever. But I told her to give me some examples of some women that influenced her with her style and the look that she wanted to go for. Now, when we talked about these looks, y'all, I will tell y'all, she pulled and picked apart every single feature on these women. I'm talking from the eyebrows to the hair to the eyeballs to how their eyelids are to how their nose is, how their fingers and all of these things. And y'all, I had to stop her and let her know, like, listen, every single feature that you have is what makes you you. It's what makes you unique. But more importantly, we could sit here and change every single feature that you have to what you think you want from all of these women. And honey, you still wouldn't be happy with it because your self-esteem is down here. No matter how pretty you are or how many surgeries you get or any of that, your confidence and self-esteem is in the toilet, is not going to matter. So my first assignment for her was that we needed to work on that confidence, that self-esteem, that self-love, period. I'm gonna also be honest with y'all because it's been a time or two, like I said, when I used to weigh over 400 pounds, I've seen some online and I've been like, ooh, that's cute. I think I can do that too. Psych. It was not cute. I could not do that too. I could not. Okay. And when I tell y'all, sometimes when we get things and we see things and it doesn't work out how we want to, we can be honest here on this here channel and say, sometimes we take a hit. We be like, dang, it has us feeling, a little feelings, like feelings that we don't want to feel. Like, dang, man, I can't rock this how they rock this. Maybe I'm not good enough to rock this. Maybe, my body wouldn't there, no way. Like we start having those type of thoughts and feelings. And that is another emotional cost, hidden emotional cost that we don't pay attention to. I just need for y'all to understand that no outfit is going to fix your confidence or self-esteem. That there is an inside job. Fix that first. Because again, no matter what it is that you do, no matter what it is that you wear, no matter the price of the price tag, if that self-esteem and confidence is not there, honey. Okay, all right. So if you are a woman who you're trying to build your wardrobe, what I want you to do is set a realistic style budget that works for you. Not the influencers, not your friends, not your mama, not your auntie, your rich auntie, none of that. Set a style budget that works for you. Have y'all ever heard the term of having a capsule wardrobe? Well, I like to say that y'all need to build a confidence capsule wardrobe because anything that you pull out of your closet and put on should have you feeling like $1,000,000. Your confidence should be through the roof. Please understand that, again, that is an inside job. So no matter the price tag on your clothes, it is not going to fix your confidence. It is an inside job. Your clothes should be an accent to your confidence. Here's a gem for the women who may have had major weight loss, body transformation, you maybe gain weight. Please understand that you can get your clothes tailored. That is a money saving option that people do not think about. You can go get clothes taken out. You can go get clothes taken in. You can get pants hemmed. You can get the waist together. There are tailors in your area, I promise you, that you can find that will help you with some of your pieces that you may still be able to wear. All right. You just need them to fit better. So please look into that, because it was a money saving option for me that I didn't know I needed until I did it. There were multiple times when I was on my journey losing weight that I had clothes that were way too big and a couple that were still a little tight. Now, I did take them over to the tailor that I knew. She was amazing. I could take like 10 items into her and it would probably be under $100. Now, I'm not saying that's what y'all gonna pay, and that was some years ago as well. But please, again, understand that you can get some clothes altered. If you have some amazing pieces and you want to get them altered, take them in and just see. They don't charge you anything for the consultation or to see how it can fit better. They will let you know if it's an item that they can do, or if it's like one of those things where it's just like, no, you might as well just replace this. So just check that option out. I just want my women out there to understand that you do not need to live up to your Instagram feed or your Instagram For You page. You don't. You deserve a wardrobe that's going to live up to your lifestyle right now, today. Your style should work for who you are as a person today. It should work for your body that you have today, and not for anyone else, and not for someone else's idea of what perfection is. Again, there is nothing wrong with being inspired, influenced, or any of those things. Just make sure that it matches what your goals are and what your style goals are. Now I got a little homework for y'all. I want y'all to tell me in the comments, what's that one piece in your closet that instantly makes you feel like you that girl? Tell me. I need to know. I already told y'all what mine is. Y'all tell me what yours is. Now, if you made it this far to the video, I appreciate you. You my new best friend. Please understand, as a new YouTuber, y'all, you have no idea like how nerve-wracking it is to make certain videos. But I do this for y'all. I can only ask that you like, follow, subscribe, and just engage with me in the comments. That would mean the world to me, and it would also motivate me to keep dropping body positive styling tips for you all. I also want to drop more content when it comes to my weight loss journey and how I'm living my lifestyle now that I have lost the weight. Now, don't forget to tell me about y'all homework responses in the comments now. Don't forget. In the meantime, I appreciate you for tuning in. Love y'all. Until next time. Bye.